Let's get everything set up here. Yo, what up, guys? How's it going? Alright, welcome back to the streams. Camera on. Alright, well, welcome back if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact. Sorry, I'm a little bit scatterbrained. Just got off of work. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, thank you for coming down. This is part 3 of Rechain of Memories. It's been a minute since I've done my last stream, or since video's been updated. It's just been kind of a crazy week, so I haven't really been able to get on too much. But we're hopping into it today. So so we're getting into it. I'm not sure how to start this. Sorry for those of you who consistently watch my videos. Nothing's been really out. It's just been a really weird week. But thank you all if you're watching this on YouTube after that. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps out. To move this channel forward so we can really build something around this, because we need as nerd kind, we need to stick together and have a community and a place to speak out. So but anyway, with that, let's kind of get into it. Welcome anyone who's joining the stream right now. Welcome, thank you for joining. Anyone who's joining into the live chat. And as always, YouTube after the fact, remember to like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Now, I'm going to do a quick brief on this, what this channel is about, if you're just coming in for the Kingdom Hearts. So on my channel, I'm pretty much focused around Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts, but I do a lot of different games that I play. I really enjoy like fighting games like Mortal Kombat and Tekken. Hey Brandon, how's it going, man? Good to see ya. So I play a lot of like Mortal Kombat. Is the main one I've played on the channel. I haven't really played any other fighting games on the channel, but I play Mortal Kombat. I play Kingdom Hearts. I would like to do Pokemon content as far as the games go on the channel eventually, but I'm not quite set up to do any streaming for those games right now. So but eventually it'll happen. I open up Pokemon cards. I do card unboxings on here. I've opened a lot of Pokemon up on the channel, and for those of you who are in the stream and watch my Pokemon unboxing, sorry there hasn't been one up in a while. I have not been able to find the time to do any editing to my videos. I'm really trying to find the time to do that. I have stuff recorded. I am just waiting for an opportunity to get things edited and get them out on. But they're really exciting videos. I got some really exciting stuff coming up. But bear with me on the Pokemon videos. Hopefully these streams though kind of tide us all over till then. So I have a Battle Styles unboxing, and I have a huge Shining Fates unboxing coming up, and then another smaller Shining Fates unboxing. So I have a lot of Shining Fates come up, a lot of really great pulls. I've been opening Shining Fates pretty hardcore lately, so it's really exciting coming up. I do a lot of Kingdom Hearts. I love Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts and all of that, so I will be, when FF7 Intergrade comes out, I will be streaming that. I do want to play other games on this channel. I just don't know really what I want to play yet, or what y'all would want to see. I've been thinking about maybe picking up Resident Evil 8 when that comes out. There's a lot of things I want to play. I want to finish Persona 5 Royal. I played the original Persona 5, so I thought about maybe doing Royal as a playthrough on here. I also have been wanting to get some other buddies of mine who are thinking about getting into streaming to do stuff, maybe on like Fortnite and I know Fortnite, but but you know, just doing some casual stuff and whatever. But yeah, enough about that for right now. Just wanted to give a kind of breakdown of the channel. Sorry if I sound a little like monotone today. I'm just like, oh god, it feels kind of weird today. But I'm gonna try to. I'm getting out of it. Just today kind of feels weird. Does anyone else feel kind of weird today? Like it's like, I don't know. I don't know. But thank you all for joining the stream. Those of you who are joining, let's pop into it. Let's get back into Castle Oblivion and our escapades here in Rechain. We're like 5 hours into this game. I've only gone through a couple worlds. So, I mean, that's Kingdom Hearts for you, I guess, but... Our last stream, we got pretty sidetracked, so... Oh, boy. Oh, my yawns! Alright, so this is the plan for the night. We're gonna get past these, and then the boss after that. No, I wish I could have slept the day away, Brandon. Jeez, I've been having some issues with my sleeping lately. Like, I just don't want to get up anymore. Like, every time I go to sleep, it's like, I just don't want to get up in the morning. I'm like, oh, I just like, you roll out and you're like, oh, I don't know what I want to do, you know? I don't know, it's been really weird. I've just been really tired lately. The other day, I slept for 15 hours. And I woke up, and I didn't want to get up. I forced myself to get up, but I could have slept the entire day. I could have slept for a full, probably 24, 48 hours and been fine with it. So, I don't know. Springy and softy. Nice and warm, too. Oh, I'm starting to feel like a nap. Me and too, Goofy. Wow, Goofy's like right on there with us. Like nap time, you know what I mean? I think you should be a little more worried. Nah, we don't nap. We're gamers. Who's there? Oh, it's Pinocchio. You're inside the belly of Monstro the whale. Why, I know that voice. Pinocchio! Pinoc! It's you! Come on out! Is that you, Jiminy? Gosh, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, good to see you in the chat, Mr. J. How's it going? Gee, there's no way you wouldn't find me again. I'm your conscience. And your conscience will always be your guide, remember? Sure, Jiminy, and I've been a good boy, promise. I didn't tell a single lie. Uh-oh. Well, for Pete's sake. Oops, but... how did you end up inside Monstro anyway? We, sort of use a special way. It's so special we don't know how we did it. That's too bad. I was hoping you could help me and Father get out of here. Well, I'll be. Geppetto's here too? Sure he is. Follow me. How's it going tonight with all y'all? How y'all doing in the chat? Boy, 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 boy. Hey y'all. Yeah. Ooh. Thank you, J-Meg. So I used to have all the Pokemon games, Mr. J. I used to have them all, and I sold them all to get my Nintendo Switch so that I could play new Pokemon games. And I regretted it. With every fiber of my being, I regret doing that, because the prices spiked up a whole bunch after I sold my games. I'm very mad about it, actually. So I only have a few. I'm trying to buy them back again, but it's very expensive, and it's gonna take me a bit. But so no, I don't have them all right now, but I did. The only two I didn't have, no, only three I didn't have were Crystal. I didn't have Crystal, and I didn't have Coliseum or Gale of Darkness. I didn't have the GameCube games. But I had everything else. Oh, let's go. We got a white room. Oh yeah, absolutely, J-Mix. Yeah, absolutely. I regret it completely. So it's sad. I really want to play Pokemon Black again, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. What kind of problems are you seeing people having, Mr. J, with the physical cards? Is it just the batteries? Because that's common. That's easy to fix. I can fix that. Ooh, I'm intrigued now. You're talking about DS cards? What's going on with the DS cards? I haven't had anything happen with my DS cards that I still have. I still have White 2, Diamond, and Soul Silver, and then I have the most of the 3DS games. I'm intrigued though. There's a lot of crazy stuff you can do with the DS games, though. Like, there's still a way to get all the old distributions and stuff. Is it fully legitimate? Maybe not, but it's like more legitimate. That makes sense. Oh, that would suck. Omega Ruby cards dying? That's interesting. Like 3DS cards dying? That's interesting. And if it was Nintendo, like I'm gonna have to do some research into that. That's crazy. You know what's weird is I believe it, because I had a copy of Y that I ended up getting rid of. Well, kind of tricking GameStop into buying, because I said there was nothing wrong with it, but there was. So my copy of Pokemon Y, it got glitched one day where, I, like, just out of the blue, I started a new playthrough, my second playthrough, actually. I hadn't restarted it too many times. Started my second playthrough, got to the first town, I picked my starter, and then, I picked my starter, got past that whole thing, and then I could play the game, and then I would save, and it would say I saved, and then I'd shut my game off, and the save file would have not been there, and it wouldn't say save file corrupt, it just wouldn't have saved. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just a glitch, like, I'll just restart the game again, and then maybe it'll fix itself. But it wouldn't let you restart the game. When you went to go delete your save data and restart the games, I thought maybe the save file was just corrupt or something. So I went to delete my save file, and I got to the delete save file screen, and then it says, okay, deleting your save file, and then it has the little loading icon, and then it just got stuck. And it just gets stuck there. I tried this like 50 times to delete my save file, and they would always get stuck at the deleting save file progress screen. And then my DS would make like a really loud like noise, almost like the old Game Boy cartridges, and I thought it was gonna blow up. So I got rid of it, sold it to GameStop for like $30, and they didn't check the cartridge, so that's on them. So yeah, somebody out there has my broken copy of Y, unfortunately, but see, I like digital download for some things, but I prefer having the physicals for the Pokemon games. I will probably also get the digital copies for a couple of those if issues start to arise, but the problem with digital is that, as we're seeing with the whole PlayStation 3 thing that was happening, if Nintendo decides to stop support for the 3DS, that's it. Your games are done. Like, you're not, and your DS dies. Yeah, you could get another DS, but if they shut down the ability to access Nintendo servers, you're done. You can no longer play those games. So it's better to have a physical copy of those games, even if it might stop working in a couple years, because even if there's a possibility it might stop working, because at least you'll still have it. You know what I mean? And there's a better possibility of it always working than there's not. I don't know. That's my opinion on physical games. But there are a lot of games I've gotten digitally, so, I mean... Yeah, I'm sure the digital versions are fine. I mean, it has nothing to do with the game, it's just how they made the cartridges. But, I haven't run into that issue yet, so we'll see. Now, that copy of Y I ran into an issue with, but I haven't run into anything else. I bought a new copy of Y recently, so I could replay through it. I wanted to live stream Y, but I can't because DS capture cards are no longer available. That's true, you can download it to a memory card, but you still have to, I'm pretty sure you still have to re-download that memory, I don't know, like, I'm pretty sure even if you have it downloaded to a memory card, you still have to log into your Nintendo account in order to verify the licensing. But, because I can download any of my digital games to an external storage device, but I still have to link into PS services in order for it to verify that I have the digital license to play the game on the external drive. I want to hear him say it. I want to hear him do it. I want to hear Goofy, when he's doing the Goofy tornado, just go... Like, I just want to hear him do it. Signature goofiness, and he's never done it. Yeah, you can do that with Xbox and PlayStation also. You can do that with Xbox and PlayStation. You just have to connect to the internet the first time when you connect your external storage device to the console to verify that you have the license to play the game. But then if you're not connected to the internet, you can still play the game because you've already verified it. Link to that profile. I mean, I played all my PlayStation Plus titles. Well, I didn't have internet for like a month, and I played all my PlayStation Plus titles because it knew it was linked to my account that still had PlayStation Plus, even though I wasn't connected to the internet. Like, I'm pretty sure Nintendo's probably got something in there that'll prevent you from using your digital games at some point. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty much every company does. Now, PlayStation was at least gonna let you still download your games from the PlayStation servers, still, even after they shut the thing down. I mean, they reversed the decision and decided they just weren't gonna shut anything down, which I think is the best idea. But eventually they will. But they said, they did say that they are, that you could still download your games. Yes, I have played Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon.
Free. Deal. Free.
And I will say one thing about Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, actually. I don't really understand why they get so much hate. Like, I get that they don't have gyms. Sun and Moon, I get, because Sun and Moon didn't have a lot of content. But Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon made significant improvements to the games, and those games I think are really good. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon I think are really good. Their difficulty level is just non-existent. I mean, those games are way too easy, but I think they're pretty good. No, it's nothing like that. It's kind of hard to explain. It's not like an Ultra version of Sun and Moon. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are sequels to Sun and Moon. It's almost like a Sun and Moon 2. It's a different storyline, has a completely different storyline. Well, I wouldn't say it's a sequel, but it's like, I guess you would say an alternate universe, almost. Like, it's an alternate way the story could have gone from Sun and Moon. So with Sun and Moon, like, at the end of the game, you know, you get Solgaleo and Lunala, but in Ultra Sun and Moon, that's not the case. I mean, you still get them, but there's a lot more that happens in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It has a different story plot where you actually go through this thing called the Ultra Wormhole, and it has a lot more to do with the Ultra Beasts and their dimension. And you, like, fight this Ultra Beast called Necrozma, who, like, kinda fuses together with Solgaleo and Lunala into these Ultra Necrozmic beings. But they're different. Play both of them. They're not, like, it's not like a play one or play the other thing. Like, they kinda coincide with each other a little bit, but not horribly. There are actually some carryovers between the two, though. So if you played Sun, play Ultra Sun. If you played Moon, play Ultra Moon. Just like Black and White 2. Like, if you play Black, you play Black 2. If you play White, you play White 2. I did not do that because I just really loved Reshiram as a kid. But when I went back and did that later on, I played Black and then I played Black 2, it made much more sense. The story was very coherent and made a lot more sense. But I remember when I originally got one of the sequel games, I played Black originally because I love Reshiram, and then I bought White 2 because I loved Reshiram. And I didn't think, oh, this is a direct sequel as far as story goes. Wow. I didn't think that at all. So... I actually don't have Ultra Moon or Moon right now. I have Sun and Ultra Sun. I don't have Moon and Ultra Moon. I got rid of those when I got my Switch, but I gotta buy those back again. I don't think the Pro's happening. My personal opinion, I think that's just a jumbo pile of rumors that people really like to hope for. Honestly, I think the Switch is good the way it is. If a Pro came out and it was a significant difference, maybe I'd get one. But honestly, I would just get a Switch now. Like, there's not much of a difference. I don't know. I don't think it really matters too much. Switch is at a decent price point too, so like, even if an Ultra comes out in the future, I mean, you can trade it in for most of your money back towards a Pro. Like, I would just get the regular. But that Switch Pro has been rumored for like 3.5 years now. Like, it would have happened. Like, and they've said, Nintendo has said multiple times, like, there is no plans for a Switch Pro. It's not happening. You know what I mean? Like... Now, if there was ever a time for it to happen, it would be now with, like, you know, Pokemon Legends Arceus coming out and all of that. Because those games would probably benefit from a minor, like, upgrade in hardware, or, like, MK11 is on the Switch, so that game would be able to look a lot better handheld than it usually does. So, I mean, there would be benefits to it, but I doubt they're gonna do it. Let's hope, though. I mean, I don't know. But I would say don't hold off on a Switch Pro. I mean, it's been years now, so if you don't have a Switch, I would just get one. Like, don't wait off on a Pro, because you're probably going to be waiting a long time. Like, I would say give it another, like, maybe give it another, like, 4 months, and if they don't announce a Pro, just get one. Then you sell your regular Switch, and then buy the Pro with the extra, and then buy the Pro, and then you save money to have the difference, and then you buy the Pro. Or better yet, buy it from somewhere like Best Buy, get the warranty plan, the protection plan thing, and while it might cost you like an extra $50 that you'll lose in the end, you know, you could return it in, with Best Buy's thing, like if anything happens to it within like 2 years, they'll replace it with a new one, or you can put the money towards an upgrade, full price amount. So let's say Switch Pro gets announced coming out next year. You have that Best Buy protection plan. It per se drops in a pool, right, at a hotel. You bring it into Best Buy, they're like, oh, we can't fix it, and then they let you put the money, full amount, towards the Switch Pro, and then you only pay probably an extra $100 difference, maybe $2. We'll see. I think a Switch Pro would probably be listed around 400 or 500, since the regular Switch is 3. I mean, there's options, you know what I mean? There's no options for me, because I've had my Switch for a couple years now, so... I'm out of luck with that, but... I did that with my Quest 2, though. I paid $80 for the insurance plan. It's good for 2 years. And if the Quest 3 gets announced, you know what I mean, and it comes out before my warranty time is up, you best bet that I'm dropping it in a lake and getting the 3. No, I won't. I don't know if I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, exactly. Like you're playing it near the pool, and then like your little nephew, they don't know you don't have a nephew, so you're like, oh, my nephew was running around the pool, and he fell into me, and my Switch flew out of my hands and dropped in the pool, and now it doesn't work anymore. Whoops, sorry. It's an option. I mean, it's an option. It's an option for real. Might be sad that it's an option, but it's definitely an option. Geppetto! Just don't lose your Switch, because then there's nothing they can do. Ooh. Just don't lose it. That's my soul, the Jiminy Cricket. How in the world did you get here? You tell me, how does a clockmaker wind up in the belly of a whale? Well, it's a long story. You're gonna tell us the story now with dialogue cutscenes, aren't you? So you found out to look for Pinocchio. Playing Monstro Swaddle, do you? Yes, I have played Sword and Shield. I love Sword and Shield. I have both of them. Yes, but I found my son. I would do anything for my Pinocchio. But now you can't get out, can you? Being stuck in the belly of a whale is awful. Not if Pinocchio and I are together. That makes everything a little bit better. There's nothing better than being reunited with someone you care about. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't care if I'm trapped here, so as long as I have Pinocchio. Well, he still tells fibs, but with a little help from me. Oh, Jiminy, you worry too much. Speaking of Pinocchio, where is he? He was right here a minute ago. Where is he gone this time? I expect he's off exploring. That boy has been poking around just about everywhere inside this monster. He won't tell me why it's so important. I tell him it's dangerous, but he won't listen. That boy's a handful, Sora, if you don't mind. I know. You want us to help you find him, right? Come on, guys, let's get going. Sora learned high jump. Let's go! High jump! Let's go! Yee! Yee! Let's go! What is this? Treasure gate! We don't have a treasure key, do we? Nope. That's sad. I really wish we had a treasure key. Probably won't get one for a while. How unfortunate for us. I was fine with it. I was completely fine with it. They have their own games. They don't need to have their own quests in Sword and Shield. No, I'm completely fine with them being raids. Especially because the way to shiny hunt them in those raids is fantastic. And it's easy. And it's wonderful and fun and enjoyable. And you can do it with other people. And it's interactive. And I love it. I love Dynamax Adventures and everything about it. I've gotten shiny Mewtwo, shiny Suicune, shiny Groudon. Who else did I get? I got a couple others. I can't remember right off the top of my head the other shiny legendaries I got through there though. But yeah, no, I love it. Oh, shiny Reshiram, finally got that one. Yeah, I've been hunting that one for a while. Finally got that one. I mean, like, I really like Dynamax Adventures. I'm completely fine with them just getting thrown into there. I like that the Regis got quests because there's 2 new Regis. So that's fine. But all the old legendaries, like, that didn't have new forms or new evolution lines or I guess, like, ancestral lines, like, I'm fine with. Like, okay, I get why, but I don't really care that much. You know what I mean? I don't really care. And I think it is that way as if you're not playing online. I think it is that way if you're not playing online. I think if you're not playing online, in order to be able to get the Dynamax raid for Rayquaza or for Landorus, that you need to have the other 2 in the trio. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Like, you have to trade them between the games. But if you're playing online, of course, then you just queue in with a random person, and then there you go. Bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself a Rayquaza raid. Then you just save it, and then you re-enter. Or Rayquaza. But I do like the Reggie storyline. That's cool. Like the new Regis. I like them. The DLC did a lot to fix those games. I love everything about the Crown Tundra DLC for sure. The new Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno forms. Those are nasty. Those are amazing. I love that Zapdos looks like a Chocobo. He straight up just looks like a Chocobo. I want his shiny to be released because, like, you can't actually shiny hunt him in the game. He's shiny locked. But if they ever release that shiny, I will immediately be hunting it or getting it or whatever because that shiny gets his original coloration back and he looks exactly like a Chocobo. And I will be naming him Mr. Choco. And he will be my Choco boy. Well, Arceus doesn't exist because he's a mythical. You've never been able to get Arceus in the games a normal way. If you have Palkia and Dialga, Giratina appears. He's the triple main legendary in there. Arceus is a mythical who has always been through distribution. Now, what Sword and Shield did do was add 1 mythical into the game capturable for the first time, which is but I love they did make Keldeo catchable in Sword and Shield, which is really nice. And in order to get Keldeo, you have to do the quest line to get Terrakion, Virizion, and Cobalion, and then you have to take them all, put them in Pokemon camp at a certain tree, and then once you're out of the camp, then you and after you fed everyone in the camp, Keldeo appears, which is really cool. Same thing with Regigigas. You have to get all the Regis And then once you've gotten all the Reggies, you go to a Dynamax den and he's there, and you can re-roll the den for shiny. He's actually not shiny locked. So, very interesting. Why do you hate the way Zapdos looks? I love Galarian Zapdos. Oh man, he's like my favorite one of the three. Like Articuno's my favorite bird. And I don't really like Galarian Articuno low-key. I mean, it's fine, it looks okay, but I'd rather have the original Articuno. But I think Galarian Zapdos looks awesome. I love Mr. Chocobo Zapdos. Jeez. You put a worries when you wander off by yourself. Exactly! That's the point. That's why I love him. He looks like a Chocobo. Have you played Final Fantasy? He looks like a Chocobo. Looking for something? Yeah, I'm looking for treasure. Here we go again. But, Jiminy... Now, don't be so hard, fella Jiminy. We promise not to get mad, Pinocchio. Is that what you're afraid to tell? No need to fret. Tell us the truth. We'll understand. Put your trust in Goofy. I was looking for a way out. Father says he's happy, but it's my fault we're stuck here. I shouldn't have run away from home. I want to help Father get home to the workshop, but he'll worry if I tell him what I'm doing. So that's why you thought you had to tell a lie? You did it 'cause you love your dad. All you need now is courage. What? Tell Geppetto the truth. What a little courage you can do it. I can't do Donald's voice, so I'm gonna give him a New York accent, like a stereotypical. Donald's gonna be a stereotypical New Yorker, okay? He's gonna get that Bronxy accent. If you tell him how you really feel, I bet it'll help you find a way out. Yeah. And we'll give you a hand. Really? You'll help us? Okay, I'll give it a try. Wish me luck, Jiminy. No more keeping secrets then. Have we got a deal? Sure, I'll be brave and tell Father how I really feel. No lies this time. Great, then your nose won't. Yeah, you can get the regular ones through Dynamax Adventures. What's happening? I've got a bad feeling about this. But I'll run for it. Yeah, you get the regular birds through Dynamax Adventures, just like all the other legendaries. Like the Cantonian ones. Pinocchio! Help me! I tripped! What? You're Orochimaru's theme again. Yeah, it's similar.
Free!
Boy! Boy! Oh. Boy! Boy!
Free!
Oh, this isn't good. Alright. Boy! Boa! Yeah, that's nice. I pay for my Pokemon Home account because I have the living decks, so and I need a place to store them because not the whole Pokedex isn't in Sword and Shield, like the whole National Dex. So I still have to store a lot of them in Pokemon Home in order to have my complete living decks. So like in modern day. So I have I do pay the $15 a year for Pokemon Home, but it is nice that they have a free version. But I do have a living dex. Which took me a long time. Well, I guess it's not technically a living dex anymore, which sucks. Because I wasn't able to get Zarude. I have everyone else. But I wasn't able to get Zarude, and I haven't gotten Regieleki yet. So I'm missing 2 now, but I have everyone else. I actually got gypped out of Zarude, and I'm really mad. I'll talk about that in a minute, though. Don't give up. Try fighting your way out. Be brave. Okay, I'll try. Just stomp. Yeah, let's go, Pinoc! We running this. Pinoc be running it. Let's go! Pinocchio, are you alright? Don't worry, I'm okay, just a little sticky. But I have a great idea! That thing spit me out when I started fighting back. Why don't we try the same thing with Monstro? Of course, if we're lucky, Monstro might cough us up. Let's not talk about realism, okay? Just go with it. Don't think about it, just go with it. It's magic. Just go with it. Cough us up. Great idea. Let's go deeper inside and try it. I'm going too. No, it's too dangerous. Aw, come on! You should be with Geppetto. No use escaping from Monstro if you two get separated again. Leave this to us. I guess you're right. Be careful, everybody. Oh, come on! Pinoc. Key to truth! We've got the key! The key to truth! Mermaid Man! Last time on Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories! Sora, along with his pals Donald and Goofy... I'm sure he does know Zenflare. I'm sure he does. But we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. Because if we talk about it, then it ruins the magic. So we're not gonna talk about it. I want another calm bounty. I just want some treasure. That's all I want. Some treasure. But yeah, I got gypped out of Zarude. So I've had a Pokemon Trainer Club account since I was 12 years old. Literally, since I was 12 years old. I've gotten every promotional material email sent from them. Every single one. Every newsletter, everything. Every event distribution, every coupon, every TCG code, everything. And I did the whole thing that they said to do 3 months before they the distribution. Make sure your account is verified. Make sure everything's going all right. Make sure you're signed up to receive the newsletter. Resubscribe to the newsletter. Make sure that you're subscribed to the newsletter so that we'll send out the codes for Zarude into your Trainer Club newsletter, and that's how you're gonna get them. I did all of it, and then I stopped receiving the newsletters. They didn't give me the newsletters. I never got Zarude. And I was mad, because I've gotten every newsletter until I verified my account again like they told me to do, and told everyone to do, and resubscribed to the newsletter, and made sure that I was verified. They stopped sending me the newsletter, and didn't send me Zarude. And I got mad. I had a Karen moment. I had what only could be described as a massive Karen moment. I emailed Pokemon Online's tech support, their website support, like livid. I was like, why did I not get my code? I've been subscribed to this thing for 8 years now, and this is the one email you don't send me. You send me everything else except for the most important email of them all, the one distribution you guys are doing in North America for this Pokemon. You don't send me. And they're like, and they reply, and then they were like, bring it up with actual Pokemon International. So I did, and then I emailed the Pokemon company, and they're like, oh well, we're sorry that happened to you. That you didn't get your newsletter, but unfortunately, we have no more codes to distribute. So make sure. And then they told me to make a new Pokemon Trainer Club account and subscribe to the newsletter on that one to make sure I get future promotions so that I don't miss out in the future. That's what they told me. They told me just make a different account because apparently that one doesn't want to work. And I was so mad. I was so mad. I didn't say anything past that. I didn't go further with it. But I was just so mad. It's like I've been doing this since I was 12 years old, and you guys have bombarded my email address every day with promotional material, except for this one time that I actually want you to send me an email and you don't send it to me. And then they're like, no, there's nothing we can do, sorry. So my living dex of Pokemon that I've been working on since I was 6 years old is no longer complete because the Pokemon company didn't want to give me my Zarude. I'm very mad about it. I'm still really salty about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super salty about that because I'm not doing it illegitimately. I don't want a cloned Pokemon. I don't want any of that. I'm not gonna get it from the Japan distribution. I'm not going through all of that. I just want my Zarude from the North American distribution that I was supposed to have because I've been a Pokemon Trainer Club account subscriber since I was 12. And the new Trainer Club subscribers were getting it in the email, and I didn't get it, and I'm just mad. Ready then? Let's shake things up. It would be easier if we had something to fight. Perfect timing. Looks like we've got company. Oh boy. Alright, we gotta make a lot of noise!
Free! 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 This is it! Yeah. Heal! Goofy! Oh! Yeah.
Yeah, hi, I'm... Yeah, I might... I told him I guess I will, yeah. Hi everyone, this is my mom's on the stream. Sorry about that, guys. My mom just, yeah. Wow. It's super funny. Every time I tell my mom, like, hey, I'm streaming, comes in anyway. It's alright. Whatever. I mean, I just told her to come in this time. I was like, you're gonna be here. You might as well be here. I hate this, dude. It's so hard because, like, I beat all the guys and then I run out of time. Whoa, Mr. J. I loved the connection, but no more spoilers. Like, because there's people in the chat that have not played the series, so no more big stuff like that. Okay, just keep it on the low as far as that stuff goes. We'll get to it in the future. So. We'll just have to put up a better fight. Yeah, we gotta do it again. Well, this game's old, but Kingdom Hearts isn't that old. I mean, we're still making new... What you just said happened in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is only about a year and a half, 2 years old now. And there's still people who haven't played it because they don't have a PlayStation 4, so... and we're going through the whole series, so let's just keep the spoilers on a down low, you know? Well, we can talk about stuff, just be kind of cryptic. Okay, yes, it does happen in BBS during the final... Yeah, you're right. But, like, they talk about it more in Kingdom Hearts 3, so that's what I was thinking. It does happen in BBS, but not until the secret episodes, so... That's alright. No, it's fine. That's not that big of a spoiler. I'm just just... There's so many other things that could be spoiled from this conversation that I want to have right now. That I'm like, let's just keep the spoilers on a down. You know what I mean? No, you're good though. You're good. Like that's not that big. Like nobody even knows what the Land of Departure is, right? So, because we haven't even played BBS yet, so you're fine. But dude, what the heck? I think I just need to add more cards to the deck. Well, we leveled up, so that's nice. We get Zansatsuken. Stupid. Alright. Alright, let's add more cards to the deck. I hate this so much. It's so hard to do. This is the most tedious, like, boss thing in the game. I hate this one. I hate it so much. Oh yeah, we definitely need to add more cards. For sure. Alright. Yeah, we're adding him. About 33 left. I want to add more Keyblades. 20. Oh god, that's it. Yep, we're capped. Alright. That'll help a little bit though. Dang it! I'm so close. Dude, there's no more Heartless! Oh my god, we're spawning one in at a time. That's not enough. There we go! Lurking monster's gotta sneeze! Yeah, everything can connect to a spoiler. You're right, I understand. But there's some things, because we're just think of it as if you were playing the games for the first time, right? We just played Kingdom Hearts 1, now we're in Rechain. We can talk about anything from Kingdom Hearts 1. We've gone through in the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 1. Now, I do make connections. I will explain connections to some things that we're experiencing. But when... They must have gotten out of safety. This is such an important game story-wise, though. Like, I feel like once we get halfway through 2 is when I'll be good with spoiler stuff. Like, we can talk about everything and how it's all connecting, because that's when stuff starts to really go down and start connecting with each other, so... I don't know. That's just like my comfortable zone is like 2. As long as they're both safe. I mean, it doesn't need me after all. What do you mean? Well, the little puppy used to have trouble telling me right from wrong. But he's come a long way. maybe he doesn't need Jiminy Cricket anymore. Seems like he's got a conscience of his very own. Don't you remember what Geppetto said? There's nothing better than being reunited with someone you care about. I bet Pinocchio's counting the days till he can see you again. Well, what do you know? You might be right. You do what Kingdom Hearts do, you know? You make us feel things. You make us feel things for once, you know? Like, that's what we do. That's what Kingdom Hearts does, is it makes us feel things. We're usually not feeling things. It's like, well, you're gonna feel things. I might be dead inside, but I'm feeling things tonight. Like, that's Kingdom Hearts for you. Alright. Let's go. Juicy stuff, question mark? Ah, yes.
Just bits and pieces.
Maybe you could try telling us some more stuff about her. Who knows? It might even help you remember other things.
Well, she was quiet and always drawing. When we'd go to the beach, she'd draw a picture instead of swimming. Sometimes she'd draw us too. She was really good. I remember Riku and I fighting over who she'd draw next. But one day, she was gone. Just like that. I think the grown-ups knew the reason. They might even have tried to explain something to me.
What does that mean, Mr. J? What's so ironic about worrying about the spoilers for this game?
What was happening.
Is it because a lot of the characters are people originally saw in Kingdom Hearts 2?
But that's all. I still don't remember her name.
I must point out, Sora keeps remembering things instead of forgetting them. It seems to me, forgetting things may be the only way to reach the memories buried deeper down inside each of us. So we should forget in order to remember?
Like those guys said, our most precious memories lie so deep in our hearts that they're out of reach. All that stuff about finding, being losing, and losing being finding. I didn't get it at first, but maybe this is what they meant.
Gosh, Sora, I think I'm a little jealous of you. How come me and Donald and Jiminy aren't remembering more of the stuff from our memories?
Let's get going! We gotta get things faster!
Just as we intended.
We'll continue with our plan. Let's see how far this
I love this, man.
You had your fun on the first floor. So this time, it's my turn.
Hate her, though.
I'm not going to just give it to him.
Don't break him.
Well, do I detect a soft spot? I'm not gonna break the toy. I'm not dumb.
Don't forget. Sora is the key.
I mean, can you
We
explain
need him if we're going to take
without
over the
just like major
organization.
spoilers?
I know that you're in on it too. But keep it under your hood. At least until the time is right.
You would have been wise to have done the same, Larxene.
So, Sora, did anything back there help you remember your friend's name?
Her name's the only thing I can't seem to remember.
No, I hate her. I hate Larxene. I won't get mad. I won't get mad. Just go ahead and say it, Mr. J. Like, I'm not gonna get mad. I just like, if you're in the chat and you don't really want spoilers, maybe just don't pay attention to the chat for a second. I don't know. Maybe just focus on the stream. I don't know. So I'll try to word things without to avoid spoilers. But like, I mean, I get this game technically came out after 2, but the original Chain of Memories, which this is that, just remastered and remade with different gameplay, similar gameplay, but like boosted up, actually came out before Kingdom Hearts 2, so technically this is how you're supposed to see some of those characters for the first time. I don't know. That's just what I had a feeling you were going to say, but you can go ahead and say what you were going to say. Something's on the tip of your tongue? I just felt like that lane of departure thing's kind of a big thing. I mean, I get nobody really knows. Don't walk this place. I bet it's crawling with ghosts. So, okay. Alright. So, I find this game very important for Sora. Because of the setup that it gives the rest of the series. This game the whole game is set up for 2. Everything that happens in this game is very important because we could not have 2 without this game's occurrences happening. Yes, with his memories, he loses memories, gains new memories. All that happens, but all of his new memories are what's important to it, and the fact that he loses his stuff and this whole thing, that's what's important about this game. Riku's half, I would say, yeah, is a lot more like crucial than Sora's, but without this whole Sora arc, we wouldn't have the rest of the series. I actually feel like this is the most important of the side games in the Kingdom Hearts series, because this is how the entirety of 2 is explained. Yeah, that's the point. He's not supposed to learn anything from this. It's supposed to explain how... Oh, I can't go into it. I don't really want to go into a lot of spoiler talk, but he's supposed to forget everything, because in forgetting everything, the whole plot of the organization is revealed. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, this game is really meant to set up Organization 13's plans and set up some stuff in the future for Sora's struggles he's going to have after the events of this game. Because if you play the rest of the series, Sora struggles with the fact that he doesn't remember anything for a while. Like it sets him back quite a ways in some of his stuff. So but him not having his memories of this time in his life is important. Pretty much, yeah. It is just how to tell us he's in his situation in Kingdom Hearts 2, but, you know, if we skipped on to Kingdom Hearts 2, everyone would be like, what? You know, how does that happen? Like, that makes no sense. But this is technically Kingdom Hearts 2. I would say this is more Kingdom Hearts 2 than Kingdom Hearts 2 is, because Kingdom Hearts 2 has such a big time skip. This game actually came first. The Game Boy version of this game came first. Fully. There's nothing to worry about. We won't be spooked if we already know what's coming. Real ghosts can frighten us anymore. They take one look at us, they'll be the ones to run away. You really think so? Trust me. Welcome to Halloween Town! Exactly, Donald the New Yorker. That's what I said. I don't know how to do a Donald voice, so he's now going to talk like this. Whack! A ghost! Like, he's just going to talk like that. Wow, that was the best shriek I've heard in ages. Well, if you're that easy to scare, we're going to have a great time. Sorry, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Jack Skellington, and this is Halloween Town. People around here call me the Pumpkin King. So, if you're looking for a ghoulish good time, you've come to the right place. Well, we aren't. Too bad, because at the moment, we've got a bit of a problem in Halloween Town. What kind of problem? Well, like this. Yeah. Like this. Oh god, it's so good. The battle music for this world is so good. Oh, I miss it so much. This is going on my nerd playlist. This is going on my Nerd Jams playlist. It's official. This battle theme is going on the playlist. Wow, wow. Wow. Yeah. Oh, let's go! Scared! Obliterate things, Jack! Obliterate! What's the big idea? What you go and call the Heartless? I didn't call them. I just knew when they were gonna show up. In fact, I'd love to get rid of them. They actually go around attacking people instead of just scaring them. Hey, what is up, Dark Eyes Dragon? How's it going, man? Why are they here? I was just going to ask Dr. Finkelstein the same question. Finkelstein. I'm heading to his laboratory right now. Follow me. Sora, what should we do? I guess we better go. I don't like this. What if he's leading us right to the Heartless? Bingo! You saw right through me! I'm just kidding. Now let's get going. I love Jack so much! Yes, that's so perfect! Bingo! Key of Beginnings. You think you can break my attacks? You cannot! Ah, Jafar, one of the most broken cards in the game. Let's go! Yeah, probably, but I would have appreciated it. That's funny. See, I'm not the same way. Jack would have scared me, and I would have just been like, yes! I would have been like, oh! Oh! And then I would have been like, let's go, dude! That was great! Donald's doing laundry, Jack, move! I want that to happen now. Can we bring back, what was that? Mouse is in the house or whatever? Like, wait, what was the name of that? House of Mouse. Mickey Mouse's House of Mouse. Let's bring that back, and then have that be a skit in Mickey Mouse's House of Mouse, or Jack Skellington scares the crap out of Donald while he's doing laundry. I will pay so much money for that to happen. If I could convince Disney to have that happen, I would do anything for it. I would personally fund the project. I'd make my money back. Sheesh, I'd make all my money back. Yeah. Let's see if we can get some heads to roll. But he can take off his head to recite Shakespearean quotations. And no animal or man can scream like he can with the fury of his recitations. Oh, so I guess the point is, like, I don't think he would care. I haven't even been paying attention to what level I'm at. Evermore. Dude, I'm with you, Brandon. Was that you that said that, Brandon? Yeah, I'm with you, right? Dude, I'm with you, man. I would leave and go to Halloween Town immediately. If that was the option, if Halloween Town was a place that I could go, I would go. Like, come on, like, yesterday, I would have been there already. I'd be living here. It would be my home. Yeah, Poe gets pretty dark. I do love Edgar Allan Poe, though. And I need to read up on Poe again, because I used to read a lot of Poe back when I was in, like, middle school, because I was, like, way above my reading level, and I love spooky stuff. So I was, like, done with Goosebumps, and I'm like, I want something a little more intense. So I used to read Edgar Allan Poe, because I was a crazy kid. Dude, Jack is so much better than Donald, oh my god. Oh, let's go. Sure. Poe does fit better than Shakespeare. To recite Shakespearean quotations. I mean, but that's just like his line that he has on the song. That's why I said that. To recite Shakespearean quotation. Says it all like dramatic. He says it all dramatic and stuff. These maps you cannot touch because you're top. These maps. Guys, who else is like a Adventure Time fan on there? Do I have any other Adventure Time fans in the chat right now? And who's like your favorite like non-Finn and Jake Adventure Time character? Mine for sure is Lumpy Space Princess. Lumpy Space Princess! Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do you guys. My lumpiness. Sometimes. Bop. Ooh, can't touch this. Oh, can't touch this. Oh, can't touch this. Oh. No, I feel that way. Well, okay, so Romeo and Juliet is a classic piece of literature, right? There's no arguing with that. Romeo and Juliet is a classic. But I think the problem is that Shakespeare is actually underrated because nobody ever reads anything Shakespeare other than Romeo and Juliet. And that's the problem with Shakespeare, I think. Like, people don't even realize that The Lion King is just Hamlet. Other than those who know Shakespeare, like literally, The Lion King is just Hamlet with lions. Like that's it. That's the entire movie. I don't know. I like Shakespeare, but... Yay! Oh god, eat! Oh god, eat! Yeetus, fetus, deletus. Yeetus, fetus, yeetus, fetus, deletus. Okay. Boo, boo, boom. Booyah, Krisha! Thunder! Fire! Slashy, slashy! Sora, aka Ash Williams, Slayer of Demons. Sora is Ash Williams confirmed. Yeah. Oh, I know the original Grimm's fairy tale versions of the Disney tales. Yes, Grimm, the tales of Brothers Grimm are dark and twisted and wonderful, for sure. Allow me to introduce Dr. Allow me to introduce Dr. Finkelstein. He's a world-famous genius. Yes, maybe I'm too smart. I'm afraid I've created something horrible. What's that? Well, have you ever stopped to think about the power of true memories? True memories? You see, my boy, our hearts are full of memories. But not all of them reflect the truth. The heart isn't a recording device. Even important memories change with time. They warp or fade, leaving us with but a shadow of what we hope to remember. Could that be happening to me? It happens to everyone. Some memories grow ugly, and some become more beautiful. If we could recover our true memories, the world would soon seem completely different. So I devised a potion from forget-me-nots that brings our true memories back. Did it work? Well, that's the problem. As soon as the doctor got a whiff of that potion, Heartless started popping up. Sounds like a failed experiment to me. No, my research is flawless. I just need another look at that potion to find out what went wrong. Unfortunately, it's vanished. Maybe someone swiped it. It must have been Sally. Jack, you've got to find her and get my potion back. Leave it to me. Can I tag along? What for? I want to know more about these true memories the doctor keeps talking about. Excellent! Then let's go find Sally. No, yeah, this is messed up. Yeah, it's messed up. I mean, Grimm's Fairy Tales is dark. It's dark. So, and I think your next one, I saw what you said, but I think it might have gotten blocked on YouTube because of you. I think the one that gets me every time is Cinderella, when the stepsisters like cut off their heels and toes and stuff and are just like a bloody pulp mess in order to fit their feet into the glass slipper, and then the glass cuts up their feet and they're just bleeding through the things, and then they're like, oh, yeah, that's not okay. Oh yeah, Sleeping Beauty. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Enough said. Just look up original Sleeping Beauty if you really want to know. If you really want to know. But I choose to kind of sometimes forget those. I mean, they're good, but I like the Disney versions. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Disney versions. They're fun. You know, they're fun. Hey, Rapunzel.
Free.
I prefer Tangled. I prefer Tangled. Yeah, there's a few movies out there that go by, like, more of the actual original stories, than a lot, like, of the Disney stuff, but some of them still censor some stuff. I mean, they are pretty messed up, so I understand, so. Yeah, real Prince Charming. Yeah. Oh, I hate these flowers, man. They suck. They're the worst part of this game. They're so hard to fight with the card system. Because they always put out 6s. Or 7s, and it's like... It's super irritating. Nope, don't have treasure. Okay. Hey, drop. Okay. Hit. 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 Sweet. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I can't remember Little Mermaid very well. I know some messed up shit happens in The Little Mermaid, but I can't remember exactly. Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Free.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. I actually really don't remember that one very well. Alright, there we go. Flower gone. Boost our HP this time. We've been boosting CP for a second. Ah! Okay.
Free! 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 Yeah!
Alright. No. I don't think so. I gotta go back through the Grimm's Fairy Tales. I actually have, like, one of the older books. One of the older, like, compilation books. Like, a really old one from, like the 70s, I think. I have one. Oh my god. Really? Like, literally, that's the only way to wake her fucking ass up. Like, Jesus Christ. Whatever. I mean, you can care about what you want to care about. It's fine. Whatever. Whatever. It's not worth my time to get mad over what a bunch of Karens think about a children's cartoon. They're also the reason that Elsa will never have any character development. Yeah, I'm just, that it doesn't surprise me in the slightest. It's just like, whatever at this point. I mean, they tried to fucking cancel, sorry, excuse my French, but they tried to cancel Eminem for Love the Way You Lie. I can think of 10 other songs right off the top of my head by Eminem that are more cancelable and have more grotesque, just raunchy, horrible things that he says in them, other than Love the Way You Lie. Love the Way You Lie is a bop. That song's amazing. That song is one of the most famous songs he's ever done. And Rihanna was fully on board with that song. Do not try to cancel him over that song. If you're gonna cancel him, you better fucking do it over something that maybe deserves to be canceled. That does not deserve to be canceled. What? Because he said he was gonna burn her alive in a house fire? Okay, sorry. You know what? This is also coming from the guy who wrote a whole song about taking a gerbil, putting it in his ass, and having the gerbil crawl around in his ass. Because he got sexual pleasure from it. That's a song that he wrote. And you want to cancel him over Love the Way You Lie. That's fine. The man who wrote a whole song about how he wants to kill his mother. Also a whole song about how he was going to get really drunk before a show and shoot up a crowd of people. Yeah, the name of the song, Brandon, is Fack. It's like the F word, but with an A. Fack. It's so funny. It is the funniest song he's ever done in his life. It's humor beyond compare, but it's absolutely atrocious. and they want to cancel him over Love the Way You Lie? Like, come on. He wrote a whole song about wanting to kill his mom. He wrote that. He wrote that song. Then he wrote, just on his newest album, he has the song, and then he has that song on his new album. It's called, and it's really an emotional song, but it is about him just lighting up a crowd of people and committing mass murder. What song is that? It's the one, I literally have it on my playlist. It's called, oh, Darkness. Yeah, Darkness off of his new album. I don't know. I don't think it'll be that bad in Kingdom Hearts 4. I think we'll still have a lot of stuff in Kingdom Hearts 4. Don't worry. Kingdom Hearts is kind of on, like, it's Disney, but it's on its own spectrum. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, they do their own thing. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about what Kingdom Hearts, cancel culture with Disney and how it's going to affect Kingdom Hearts. And they probably could cancel Kingdom Hearts easily, but I don't. I'll probably find some stupid thing about Kingdom Hearts on how to cancel it, but I don't think it's going to happen. You are Sally? I thought I'd find you here. Who are your friends? They're interested in true memories. You have the potion, don't you? Well, no, Frozen was just rushed. Okay? I don't think that really had anything to do with cancel culture. I just think that world was rushed and they didn't take their time with that world as much. And that they couldn't really get what they wanted to do with the story across by adding all of the world and all of that stuff into it. I don't know. But, there's a lot of, I don't know. There's a lot of things that could go wrong, but I don't know. I guess. Could you give it back? I guess so, if you insist. But I'm afraid. All the doctor did was spell it, and the Heartless appeared. Wait. No, I've never seen that, with the sisters wanting to be into each other. I've never seen that. I mean, I see a lot about them wanting to give Elsa a girlfriend, which go for it. They should. There needs to be a representation in Disney more than there is right now. I'm fully supportive of that, of the LGBTQ community and them needing representation in Disney, but I've never heard that and them wanting to be into each other. They're sisters. All the doctor did was smell it and the Heartless appeared. What if someone drinks it? Yeah, I've never heard any of that, but I do think Elsa... Personally, I don't think Elsa needs to be in a relationship with anyone. I think she's her own strong, independent woman, and that if you're gonna preach something, that better be it. So I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you're gonna do anything with it, you better just make Elsa a lesbian. But I don't really think she needs that. I think she's an independent woman who doesn't need anyone. But if you're going to, you might as well. Yeah, Toy Story. What are you talking about, Mr. J? Toy Story 4 was amazing. I'm right there with David. Yeah, Toy Story 4 was fantastic. What could be more exciting? I'm worried, Jack. Isn't there another option? Any ideas, Jack? I can't think of a thing. Yeah, no, Toy Story 4 was a necessary movie, and I love everything about Toy Story 4. Because Bo Peep was missing in Toy Story 3, and it gave us that answer. It finally let our boy be with his wifey. Like, that is a beautiful movie. That movie is so well done. The departure of finally just ending the childhood struggle and moving on to a new generation of toys for Toy Story with Toy Story 4 and that whole thing. The way Woody's story ended with him finally being with somebody who he cares about because he didn't really fit in with his new owner and truly just wanting to be a lost toy if he can't be with... I thought that whole thing was beautiful. You know what I mean? He just needs to be with his person, and he found his person, and that is himself and Bo Peep. That's a beautifully done movie. Yeah. Give it here! Ooh, oh yeah! Daycare part? You're talking about Toy Story 3. You said after Toy Story 3. That is Toy Story 3. The daycare is Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 is not that great. I mean, the ending part is great of Toy Story 3, but Toy Story 4 is amazing. Toy Story 3, I have my own gripes with too, but the daycare thing was okay. Oogie, you again! Jack, where are my manners? Where are your manners? I'm just helping you put the potion to good use. You should thank me. Well, well, just one sniff and the Heartless appear. What would happen if I chugged the whole thing? That would be scary. Poor Jack, you can't hold a candle to Oogie Boogie. Time for Halloween Town to taste pain and despair beyond any nightmare. Pain and despair? Oogie, you monster! Come on, Jack! We've got to go after him! Yes, 4 is the one with the spork in the carnival. I love Forky so much. I thought Forky was a genius character. God, I love Forky. What a genius character. Yeah, I love everything about Forky. Mostly because as a kid, I didn't have a lot of toys. I made my own toys. I mean, I had toys, but like, I made a lot of my own toys, like out of like stuff like forks and stuff, and I really thought Forky was cool. I love how he thought he was trash, and he had this whole identity crisis around him being just a piece of trash. That was the funniest thing ever. The whole plot of that movie was him just thinking he's a piece of trash and not a toy, and doesn't deserve to be loved because he's trash, was the funniest thing I've seen in so long. And the fact that they got the guy who did You've Got a Friend in Me to make a whole song about not throwing yourself away for that character, it's so genius. It's so well thought out. I'm excited to see where the Toy Story series is going, actually, after 4, because I really enjoyed 4. For me, 4 was like the ending of Toy Story for me, because I was still pretty young when Toy Story 3 came out, so... Yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree. I think Star Wars is moving up. Man, Star Wars is getting really good. I love everything they're doing in Star Wars. I mean, yeah, the sequels had their issues, but that has nothing to do with Disney. I don't blame Disney for that. I blame the people at Lucasfilm. I blame Kathleen Kennedy and Rian Johnson. Rian Johnson should be persecuted for ruining Star Wars. I feel like he should be sued for what he did to the series. He ruined J.J. Abrams' vision, and for the sequel trilogy, and you know, J.J. didn't work on the second movie in the sequel trilogy, and wasn't able to write the story for it. He left a clear guideline for Ryan, and Ryan, because he wasn't able to make the movie, and Rian Johnson threw that out the window and made his entirely own movie, and that ruined Star Wars. Oh my god, that ruined the sequel trilogy so much. So like, The Last Jedi, I don't like Last Jedi. I mean, it's okay. Like, I watch it. It's Star Wars. I watch it. I love Star Wars. You know what I mean? But, I won't sit here and say that The Last Jedi is a good movie, because it's not. Rian Johnson made The Last Jedi, and The Last Jedi was bad. I mean, it was not Star Wars. Hold on. Before we get into this fight, I just want to have this conversation. The Last Jedi did ruin Star Wars. Rise of Skywalker redeemed it a little bit. But because Rian Johnson messed up the whole like setup that was in The Force Awakens for the sequel trilogy with The Last Jedi, J.J. Abrams had to come back and try to fix that whole story, and he could only do so much. And I give him props. I give JJ so many props for Rise of Skywalker, and what he was able to do with that movie. But, I mean, he couldn't have done anything else to fix it. He really couldn't have. Ryan Johnson is a horrible person, and I hate him, along with Kathleen Kennedy. What was that you said? Like, yeah, the end of Rise of Skywalker is a little lackluster. I mean, I also feel like it was pretty much the only thing he could do. I mean, Ryan Johnson decided that in his script for Last Jedi, he was going to kill off Snoke. Well, I thought that was genius. Palpatine killing himself was genius. Like, he almost did that in Revenge of the Sith in the prequels. Yeah, that's how he almost died the first time, was by killing himself. That's how he died the second time, was by killing himself. He shocked himself with his own lightning. He could have just stopped using his lightning, but he decided to try to shock Vader, shocking himself, and then Vader threw him into the thing, and the whole time he was shocking himself, and then the reactor happened, and he died. But he almost killed himself originally. So I thought that was genius. The dagger was plot armor at its finest. The dagger was dumb. I agree with that. The dagger, how are they supposed to... Why is the dagger the same cutout of the Death Star? How is that even possible? I understand that your gripe with that, but what other way was he really supposed to fix the whole... Oh, hey, Ryan Johnson comes into The Last Jedi, kills Snoke, this new bad guy that we've been setting up, never explains his backstory, just kills him off, says he's done. Makes Kylo the new bad guy. Never the Vision. Makes Kylo the new bad guy. Kills off Snoke. Makes the movie a slapstick comedy. Kills off Luke Skywalker. Kills off Luke motherfrickin' Skywalker, who was supposed to be the new big good guy of the series going forward after The Force Awakens. There's interviews where JJ mentions the Luke cameo at the end, and he talks about how Luke is going to be very important. If you look into what the original script for The Last Jedi was supposed to be like, it was supposed to be a lot different than what we got. Guys, is that better? Also, that line I think is funny because yes, the clones had Okay, so yes, the clones had jetpacks, but stormtroopers, in the movies, at least, we've never seen stormtroopers with jetpacks. Not once. Not in the original movies, so they would have not known. Because you have to think, the prequels take place like 30 years before the originals, and then none of these guys have had to deal with the clones. Nobody knows who the clones are. So they've not seen jetpacks until now with the rocket troopers. So that explains that line. I thought that was funny. I actually thought it was a funny line. But Ryan Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy ruined Star Wars. I blame Kathleen Kennedy, executive of Lucasfilm. I don't blame Disney. Disney's just funding the project. Kathleen is who has the go-say on everything Star Wars, and she decided to hire Ryan Johnson on to do The Last Jedi. I blame her. I hate her. Now, I like where they're going with Star Wars now, after the sequels, because they've decided to fix it with stuff that explains kind of how that happened, and I enjoy it. The Mandalorian is fantastic. It's the best Star Wars we've had in forever. Finishing Clone Wars, I wanted that so bad, and they did so well with the last season of Clone Wars. Dave Filoni should be in charge of Star Wars. He should be in charge of everything. Everything he puts out is freaking genius. Star Wars Rebels, amazing. Best Star Wars I've seen in years. The Mandalorian, genius. Best Star Wars. Love Mandalorian. Clone Wars, love Clone Wars. Dave Filoni should be in charge of Star Wars. What do you mean she didn't need any practice? Okay, yeah, like in the first Star... Yeah, in Force Awakens she didn't, but you have to think she's the granddaughter of Palpatine. She just has that connection with the Force. Palpatine is one of the greatest Force wielders of all time. So that makes sense why she didn't really need practice for that. Just thinking about it, you know what I mean? It just popped into her head how to use it. Yeah, it was a little... like I get why you would think it's dumb, but like it makes sense when you look into it. Rey had so much potential as a character, but again, Last Jedi really ruined her plot arc, and I really am mad about it. I'm mad about it. I get your gripes with Star Wars, but I think I get it. Like, I completely understand everyone's gripes with new Star Wars. I do. But I think we're moving past this now, and we're in a good place for Star Wars. They're doing a lot of cool stuff with Star Wars right now, and I think it's a time to be celebrating Star Wars and not to just focus on the bad. Yes, the sequels messed up. They messed up with the sequels, but they have acknowledged that on multiple times that they messed up with the sequels. They've acknowledged it time after time that the sequels had flaws. Han needed to die. Harrison Ford, in an interview before Force Awakens came out, we already knew he was pretty much going to die, because years ago, Harrison Ford said he wanted to die in the original trilogy, but George Lucas wouldn't let him because he was too popular of a character. And then Harrison Ford, when he signed on to do Force Awakens, said he had to die in this movie if they wanted him to do the movie. He did not want to be in the next 3 Star Wars movies, so they had to kill him off in the first one. That came out after the movie came out. He had made a statement where he said that, because Harrison really didn't want much to do with the Star Wars franchise anymore, so he wanted to be killed off. Luke was dumb. They shouldn't have killed Luke off the way they did. As I said, Last Jedi ruined a lot of things, but The Rise of Skywalker is good. I like The Rise of Skywalker. It's good. It's not fantastic. It's not amazing, but it's good. And then I wouldn't call it stealing. They gave it to her. I wouldn't call that stealing Skywalker. Who wants to be called Rey Palpatine? Why? No, of course she should have taken the Skywalker name. Ben was her boo. Yes, they never really got anything, but they were connected with each other. They were, meant to be with each other according to the Force, and the way the Force was lined out for them. That's the whole point of that thing. She trained under Leia. Leia acted like a mom to her, and Luke always believed in her too. And with their Force Ghosts showing up at the end and kind of giving her the approval, I was fine with it. I'm fine with her being called Rey Skywalker. I would, if I was a Palpatine, I would not want to be called Rey Palpatine. Okay, if I was Rey, I would not want to be a Palpatine, because Palpatine is a horrible man. No, but it's other people will fear who you are. She's not afraid. She knows. Oh god, I think it's my cord. Jeez. Got her. We good, guys. Sorry, I think it's my cord. She's Rey Skywalker, though. I mean, I'm not mad about that. That's something, like, nobody can convince me to be mad about. I'm fine with that. Good with the Rey Skywalker thing. I don't know. I have gripes with Star Wars, but I love Star Wars. I'll never hate Star Wars. I'm very supportive of what they're doing going forward. That's all I'll say about that. And you can't bash the MCU, Mr. J. You cannot bash the MCU and say that Disney's doing bad with Marvel, because without Disney, we wouldn't have Marvel like we have it today. Without Disney, there would be no Marvel MCU. There would be none of these new movies that are so good. We would not have anything. We would have X-Men, which is a piece of shit. We would have The Incredible Hulk from 2005, which is a piece of crap. We might have the Amazing Spider-Man series, but the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is kind of a piece of crap as far as movie quality goes. It's enjoyable, but it's kind of a piece of crap. Dialogue's really bad, kind of a piece of crap. Without Disney, we wouldn't have a lot of Marvel. Marvel wouldn't exist without Disney. So Endgame's amazing. I love Endgame and Infinity War. It's a perfect culmination of Marvel. Endgame ended things really well. I think Marvel is in the best place it has ever been and ever will be. And Disney is the only person who can be in charge of Marvel, because they are doing beautiful things with it. I mean, have you seen what's happening with the MCU for Phase 4? Have you seen the Marvel Phase 4 movie list? I am hype for this. We're finally getting a Shang-Chi movie. What the heck? Nobody's done that. You know what I mean? We're getting Shang-Chi in the Legend of the... What? Like, we're getting a Shang-Chi movie? And right now, because of the pandemic, you know, we haven't had the Black Widow movie come out, and some other stuff hasn't come out. But, that's not their fault. I mean, that's not their fault. So, have you watched WandaVision yet? Or Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Because those are beautifully written. I mean, they're beautifully done. They're so good. God, they're so good. I mean, WandaVision was just so good. Like, that was such a good show. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was also really good, but WandaVision was amazing. But yeah, I think they're doing really good with it. Anyway, let's continue to this boss fight. We've been paused here for a minute, talking about other things other than what this stream's about. Kingdom Hearts, let's go. Let's go. Okay, hand over that potion. You fools don't know when to quit. Say, all this running around is making me thirsty. Oogie, no! Yes! Yes. Oh no! Ah, lip smacking good. Oh, what's this? What is? What? Something's wrong. Something deep inside me. Something scary. Oogie, what's going on? No, get back! Stay away from me! So. What a pushover, okay. And gone. Alrighty. That may be so, but I'm still excited for Shang-Chi, okay? I'm still excited. I don't even care. I hate when people give Disney crap. I really do, man. I think Disney's doing God's work for a lot of things. We wouldn't have a lot of the things we have without Disney, and people don't appreciate that. They just like to focus on the bad because they're a big company. Like, I get it. You hate capitalism and you hate corporations that are big making more money, but they're giving us things we've always wanted. So, like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, I love Disney. I love Marvel. I love Star Wars, and I'm glad that I still have those things now because of Disney. Because if it wasn't for Disney, we wouldn't have any more Star Wars. Star Wars would have ended after the prequels, and we would have been left in the everyone hates the prequels phase of Star Wars. But now we're in the everyone hates the sequels phase of Star Wars. So, you know what I mean? Nobody's perfect. Nobody can have what they want. And if George Lucas was in charge of Star Wars, we wouldn't have Star Wars anymore. So, all of my precious potion. There are only a few drops left. So why don't you ask the doc if you can drink the rest? No, I'd better not. What? Don't you want it? Too bad. It would have been a great experiment. Now, Doctor, don't you want to find out about your true memories? Of course. Now more than ever. There's this guy, Axel. I promised him I'd find the truth on my own. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand. When I inhaled the potion, Heartless appeared. And when Oogie drank it, he was overcome with fear. What could it mean? It means the potion was a failure. No, I can't be wrong. Oogie must have found his true memories. True memories must unbalance the heart and cause unpredictable changes within. Then what about me? What happens when my true memories awaken? Perhaps something even more terrifying. But this is all just a hypothesis. I can't be sure without further research. What's wrong, Sora? Does the doctor's theory scare you? Well, yeah, a little. That's good to hear. Fear and doubt are signs of a strong heart. They push your heart, strike out in new directions, take chances. Without them, your zest for life might fade. As would your taste for fear. And believe me, that would really ruin my fun. Thanks, Jack. I'll remember that. Huh, then good luck, gentlemen. May you always enjoy being frightened. I mean, I like some of the live-action remakes, man. Like, some of them were done really well. Like, Beauty and the Beast was done really well. The Beauty and the Beast live-action remake is so good. Lion King had its issues. I'll admit that, but I always, as a kid, wanted to see those live-action. So I don't have a problem with that. But Disney's making a lot of really good animated stuff, too. I mean, if you don't have Disney Plus, you should get Disney Plus, because, like, yeah, I'm not mentioning... No, you're right. Mulan was bad. I didn't like Mulan. I didn't like the live... Well, okay. I like the live-action Mulan as a movie, but it's not Mulan. I don't know why Disney made it. Like, it's not Disney's Mulan. It's a little more accurate to Chinese, like, history and all of that. So I get it, why they did it that way, because they didn't want to be offensive to anyone, but it's not Disney's Mulan. So I do agree with that one. That one was a dumb decision on their part. But Aladdin was really good. Beauty and the Beast was really good. Lion King was so-so, but I still enjoy it. I have it on Blu-ray. I still enjoy it from time to time. I liked Seth Rogen as Pumbaa. I thought that was genius. And Donald Glover as Simba was also a genius casting. I really liked that, but it did have some issues. The CG could have been better. Okay, yeah, Emma Watson used auto-tune a few times, but I think she fits the Belle, like, aesthetic really well. I didn't hate the Emma Watson casting. I agree, maybe Belle could have been cast a little bit better, but I thought a good enough job. The only time I ever have a problem with her singing is in the opening act. The opening act, when she's like, oh, isn't this amazing? It's my favorite part because you'll see that part. There's like this like little robotic auto-tune thing, and that's great. That's your opinion, man. That Aladdin sucked. That's your opinion. I really enjoyed Aladdin. I loved Will Smith as Genie. He was so good. He did such a good job with that role and really made it his own in the best way possible. Yes, nobody will ever be Robin Williams, but if we were ever going to have a Genie other than Robin Williams, I think Will Smith did a great job. I liked the guy who played Aladdin. He was alright. Kind of forgettable at moments, but he did a good job portraying Aladdin. Jasmine, Jafar, I don't like that Jafar, when he turned into Genie, Jafar wasn't Red Genie. That was dumb. Like, they put all the CG into Genie and then didn't do anything for Jafar. Jafar, I thought, was very good at being malicious and evil. Yeah, maybe not intimidating, but he was a very good, like, conniving, like, evil guy like that. Like, I don't know. I've only seen it a couple times. I hated that they didn't do Red Genie Jafar, though. That was the part of that movie I hated the most. Everything else I thought was really well done. Yeah, I had problems with certain parts, like the random dance numbers that don't exist, but there was a lot of good in that movie. I hope they do a sequel. I hope they do Return of Jafar, and that they make improvements with Return of Jafar, like give Jafar his Red Genie form, and do some other things with that. But I want to see Will Smith as Genie again. He was so funny. He hit every mark I wanted him to hit. He was such a good cast. And I was leery about him. When they cast Will Smith, I was like, I don't know. But he was really good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's problems with it. There's problems with every movie. I can name 30,000... not 30,000. I can name like probably 30 problems with the original Star Wars movies right now. Or especially with the prequels. I mean, every movie has its issues, but it's a story, you know what I mean? Nothing's ever going to be perfect. We can't have a perfect movie, because it's up to people's creative visions. You know, you gotta think, it's written by one person or a team of people who have their own creative vision. It's up to them and what story they want to tell. And then in a few years, a different person will tell a different version of the story. And you might prefer that one more, or you might not. And you might realize, oh wow, that one wasn't too bad, because this one really sucked. But in the end, it's all people's creative vision. Oh, this is where we're getting interesting. Alright. Woo! This is gonna be the end segment for the night, though. Is this end part? This is where we're stopping, is after this.
Too clever. I'm Larxene. So, are you enjoying your stay at the castle? I bet it's nice to peel away all the worthless memories and awaken true memories. That lie deep in your heart.
True memories.
Although, it seems that you're still forgetting the most important thing here. When that poor girl hears that you forgot her name, why, it'll break her heart.
Poor girl. Do you know her? Is she here?
Yes, she is. You see, the bad guys are holding her captive, somewhere deep inside the castle. And you obviously are the hero, so you have to go save her. Although... I'm a bad guy, so you have to go through me.
Okay.
What's that?
I hate you so much.
Is that thing mine?
What a shame! You've been wearing it all this time and forgot? No. That's not possible. The memory has to be engraved somewhere deep inside your heart. Sora, you think carefully now. What could it be? And who gave it to you?
Nah.
Sora, you're getting it now. Release the memory from within your heart.
Naminé.
Well, it's about time. That's right. Naminé. Yes, she's the one that gave you that tacky little good luck term. Not that you even bothered to remember. No surprise, seeing as you also couldn't remember her name. Talk about heartless. I can't believe you. It'd serve you right if I decided to smash this piece of junk.
Let it go! Naminé gave me this. It's very important to me.
Oh, it's important to you.
True memories, huh?
10 seconds ago, you didn't even know what it was.
Why? That heals her, Donald. You're such an idiot. Oh my god. Oh, why did I do that? No, I don't have heals anymore. Oh no. Oh god, no. Ah! Okay, one more attempt. Shoot. I got rid of my heal by accident because I'm an idiot. Alrighty. Attempt 2, we'll get it this time. Let me add in my deck a little bit, add a couple cards. It'd be really nice if I could add Oogie. Do we have enough? Ooh, we do! We're adding him. Why not? We'll add a... 14. Yeah. Yo, no, I did. I was just really focused on the story. Yeah, I do agree with your Lion King statement on some parts, although I do feel like Mufasa's death was done pretty well in the live action, but other than that, I do understand, yeah, the live action did hold them back a little bit. But, I don't know. I still like them, though. I mean, I really like Beauty and the Beast. I thought that one was really good. That one's probably my favorite one.
Two.
True. Yeah, no, they've done DC dirty. There's been a couple good ones here and there, but they've done DC dirty. Wonder Woman 1984 was trash. I'm sorry, controversial opinion, but that movie was trash. The first Wonder Woman was fantastic. Aquaman was done really well. The Justice League Snyder Cut, really good. They need to reinstall the Snyderverse, but yeah, no, They ruined a lot of DC.
You're not as bad as I thought. You really are a hero. A heartless hero.
Who asked you?
Oh, does it hurt because it's the truth? You are just a baby. And if you're gonna be a baby, then here you go. I created another card from your memories, you know. Be a good boy and say thanks. Ta-ta.
Wait, Larxene! Where are you? Don't you dare hide from me! Show yourself!
Sora, calm down. She's not coming back.
Sora?
I hate this. Why did I need
Yes, I've heard all of that, and Amber Heard should be fired from the Aquaman movies. She should be fired from everything. I'm very mad about that whole situation. She did my boy Johnny really hard, and it wasn't his fault. I mean, there's so much stuff coming out on the news that it was actually Amber Heard who was being the domestic abuser and not Johnny, and yeah, Johnny has been fired from everything. He's been fired from the new Fantastic Beasts. He's been fired from pretty much everything that he had working at the time. And it's ruining a lot of series and stuff because she wanted money.
Throwing that battle wore me out.
Really? It looked to me like you just plain lost.
How dare you? You don't appreciate the nuances of the...
And I'm gamely effort.
Ooh, we're getting into the meat of the game now. Let's go.
How could you be humbled by someone of such limited significance? You shaped the organization.
How can we help you, Vexen? It's not very often we see you topside.
I came to lend you a hand. You obviously believe this Sora has much potential. But I remain unconvinced he is truly worth such coddling. I think an experiment would show if he really is of any value to us.
Well, here we go again. It's just an excuse, so you can carry out your little experiments, that's all.
I'm a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes.
Whatever. You can do what you want. But you know, I think testing Sora is just a cover for testing your valet.
Valet? He's the product of pure research.
What he actually is a toy.
You should just learn to be quiet.
Anyway, since you came all this way, you're gonna need this. A humble gift to my elder. I hope you use it to put on a very good show for us.
Well, Mr. J, they already said that Pirates 5 was Johnny Depp's last Pirates movie.
We gotta rescue her!
They said that years ago when Pirates 5 first came out. They said that was Johnny's last movie.
Sora
That was
seems
Jack
like he's upset.
Sparrow's final thing.
You be too. He just remembered the friend, but found out she's in trouble.
Good point. I guess if we heard that the king was in danger, we would be pretty upset about that too.
I've not heard that about Robbie being in Pirates, but if they want to do that, they can do that. I don't care. Well, it kind of needs a reboot at this point, honestly, but I mean, 5 was bad. Yeah, Dead Man Telling Those Tales was not that great of a movie. But, they already stated, though, that was Johnny's last movie when that movie came out, so I don't get the whole thing about that, but we've known for a while that 5 was the last Pirates movie. Well, not the last Pirates movie, but the last one with Johnny Depp in it. We should still see one more with, like, Will Turner and stuff, though, because of that tease at the end of 5. Maybe, one day. Really? I'm the other way around, man. I really liked 4. I liked the mermaid thing. I liked the Blackbeard thing. I thought it had a really interesting plot line. 1 and 4 are my favorite Pirates movies. Yeah, I would say 1 and 4 are my favorite ones. I thought 4 had a really, really interesting turn in plot, and it was so much more focused on Jack. I thought Jack Sparrow was too Jack Sparrow in 5. Like, he just took Jack Sparrow and he just made him, like, the silly side of Jack Sparrow. But Jack Sparrow, while he was silly, was always grounded. I don't know. I like 2 and 3. They're not. I don't know. I like 2 and 3. I mean, I love the Pirates movies. I like 2 and 3, but I would say 1 and 4 are my favorites for sure. They're the ones I had the most enjoyment out of. 3 has its issues. 2 was done really well. It's just super slow. 3 is rushed. I don't know. I feel like 3 could have been split into 2 movies, and they could have done a better job of storytelling. But I really like 1 and 4. That's where I stand. 1 and 4 are my top 2 Pirates movies. My ranking goes 1, 4, 2, 3, 5. Yes, the end fight in 3 was epic. I'll agree with that. Because 3 was originally supposed to be the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie. With the potential that if anybody wanted more, there would be more in the future, which is why they did 4. But the cliffhanger at the end of 3 was just like a, oh, well, this could happen type of thing. And then Disney finally decided to make 4. And people liked 4, so then they made 5 really quickly after, and that was a mistake, because 5 was not very good. 5 was way too rushed. Do you guys remember how long it took them to make Pirates 4? You remember how long it was after 3 before they made Pirates 4? It was like 5 years. And then 5 came out like a year and a half, 2 years after 4. Yeah, 3 was the end of Pirates. 4 and 5 are extra films. You know what I mean? But I do really like 4. And if they would have kept on track with 4 and like what 4 was setting up, I would like to see more Pirates movies. But I think 5 just kind of was the end for me. I mean, if they go off of what they teased at the end of 5, with everything being reset and everything coming back, you know what I mean? So like Davy Jones coming back and them doing another Davy Jones movie, I'd be perfectly fine with that. Focusing around, you know, Will and Elizabeth's son and not having Jack in it, but focusing more on the Turners and having a conclusion to their story. I will watch that movie day one. I will be in theaters at the opening premiere. I will be watching that movie. But if that doesn't happen, I don't want to see another Pirates movie. I'm good. I don't want to see another Pirates movie unless that's what they do. Well, this has been fun, guys. But I'm not going to move forward anymore. I think that's a good way to stop this one. We got kind of we're at the halfway point now of the game. Because everything reset to the time, I don't know. They got rid of all the ocean curses that were currently active, right? So I got rid of Will's curse, resurrecting Davy Jones, who is still the king, or the has to be the Dutchman's captain. It's what I would think. I don't know. I mean, they never explained it. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you all for coming out. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, remember to like and subscribe. If you want to see, or go back and watch the first 3 parts of this. We are at the halfway. We are at the halfway mark now for the game, pretty much. Well, for Sora's part, so. Yeah, but Will's curse was undone. So therefore, it went back to Davy Jones. I don't know. That was always my theory. But, I don't know. So... But yeah, so that's the way we're gonna end it for tonight. Thank you all for coming out if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact. Yeah, it resurrected him and gave it back to him. That's why they showed that end credit scene where Davy Jones was back. I mean, that's what it seems like they're doing. I mean, it's dumb, but that's what they're doing. Anyway, so yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, remember to like and subscribe. Watch the other few entries in the series to get caught up to this point if this is your first stream. And we'll be back probably, I think tomorrow, I said, with the next part, if not the next day. So thank you guys for coming out, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Mr. J, we will continue this on the next stream. We will continue this conversation on the next stream. But peace out, guys. That's gonna be it for the night. See you later.